Thanks for coming. A few things I wanted to make some thanks. Thanks to everyone for coming out. These people are much more educated than myself. And this is all about education at this point in time. It's to learn, to educate, to inform ourselves and each other, which I think is really important because there's a lot of talent, a lot of heart in this room. And if we can combine it like Voltron into this mega thing, then it'll be even like, woo, even like bigger than any of us could do on our own. But it's just mathematically, spiritually true that the amplification of powers is indeed exponential. So I'd like to start thanking people. I'd like to thank Gary and Barbara Gerber, who aren't here. They were invited, but they kind of are here because a lot of us have the benefit of being at their company and having jobs at their company. And hopefully, I respect and admire both of them. I'd like to thank them personally and publicly. Also, I'd like to thank my father, as he said, for creating me. And I'm sure Joe actually mentioned something earlier. He said, was anyone part of a collective that wasn't a worker-owned collective? And I think if everyone has ever been part of a family, then you've been part of a working collective. People share responsibilities, people share skills, people distribute wealth, allocate wealth according to need and in different Trotskyian ways, or whatever cultural mode you may be talking about or what have you. So if anyone's been part of a family, you've already done it. All right, so thanks, Dad. Thank you, Sid, for making wonderful food for all of us, because without the Lord's energy, also, I'd like to plug Mike Loon. He can't be here now because he's with his family in Japan. He's one of our financial advisors, and he's the author of this website here, Abolish Human Rentals, and he's an inspiration to me. Thank you, Mike Loon, in Japan, wherever you are. Plugging Mike. So the last thing I'd like to say is, again, Alpha Omega style, like what I personally believe triple helix energy to me. In these cards, please, if you feel like you want to be part of this, tell me about it and take responsibility. Because I can't do this. This would be retarded and antithetical to things that I can do anything by myself. So please return those cards to me or to my father. One of the triads of this triple helix thing. I'm going to explain what I mean by this triple helix thing. It's not a company officially, but I might like it to be. What it is I used to study philosophy, if any of you may have guessed, in college. Or you may have personal experience with hearing me rattle my mouth off about this or that thing. There's this particular philosopher, his name is Claude Lévi-Strauss. He's this French type dude. And he wrote this book called The Wrong Cooked. Now, I think that this thing, triple helix, is right now raw. And I would like to civilize it and cook it. But it'll always be that raw thing. And you can talk about this longer, but it'll always be that raw thing just cooked. So one of his phrases when he's describing this thing, the raw cooked, is he calls it the floating signifier. It's this thing that means like nothing inherently or intrinsically, but it has the potential to mean really anything, anyone. So I think triple helix energy is that. It's a floating signifier. It has open semantic spiritual value. It may have a specific marketing value or something one day, but right now it's just an idea and a passion and a collective dream, essentially. So anyway, thanks for coming. Jasmine has offered her house up, and I'm bringing a keg over there, and I hope you guys will bring something over there. And maybe we can hang out and chill and turn our freaking brains off after listening. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks very much.